Welcome to this maths grind on the line midpoint. We will begin by looking at the meaning of the midpoint of a line segment. The midpoint of a line segment is a point that divides a line segment into a ratio of 1:1. A perpendicular bisector is a line that passes through the midpoint of another line and is perpendicular to that line. We will now look at the midpoint formula. The midpoint formula can be found on page 18 of your formula book. The midpoint of the line segment AB can be found by substituting the coordinates of A and B into the midpoint formula directly. Example question. Find the midpoint of the line segment AB where A is 2, 3 and B is 4, 7. The midpoint of AB is equal to x1, which is 2, plus x2, which is 4, all divided by 2, comma, y1, which is 3, plus y2, which is 7, all divided by 2. Once simplified, the midpoint of AB is found to be 3, 5. The midpoint of a line segment can also be found using a translation. A translation is a geometric transformation that moves a point by a given amount in a given direction. A translation is written in the following format, where a point xy undergoes a translation operation to the image point xy. It is known that the midpoint divides a line segment in a ratio of 1:1. Converting the ratio into fractions shows that the line is divided in equal halves. A translation from A to B can be halved to yield the midpoint. Example question. Find the midpoint of the line segment AB where A is 2, 3 and B is 4, 7. The point A undergoes a translation to point B, where the operation of the translation is +2, +4. We will now halve this operation, which gives +1, +2. The translation of A with this halved translation gives the midpoint 3, 5. We will take a look at the converse of the midpoint formula. If the midpoint of a line segment is known, then an unknown quantity within a coordinate can be found. Example question. The midpoint of the line segment AB is 3, 5. Find the coordinate of B if A is 2, 3. We start by substituting all known values into the midpoint formula. So 3, 5 is equal to 2 plus x, all to be divided by 2, comma, 3 plus y, all to be divided by 2. As there is a comma in this formula, we can separate both sides of the formula at this comma point. So 3 is equal to 2 plus x, all to be divided by 2, and 5 is equal to 3 plus y, all to be divided by 2. We can now solve the separated equations independently. 6 is equal to 2 plus x. This gives an x value of 4. 10 is equal to 3 plus y. This gives a y value of 7. Therefore, the coordinate of B is 4, 7.